now. You know him, you love him. It's E1. Oh.
Yeah, 7 red.
What is it? 7 red?
Yeah.
All right. The number is black tan. You picked 7 red, but man, I need a tan. I'm already tan, so I need to be black. What the hell does that mean? I can't rap. I'm sorry. Sorry, I did that.
God.
Sorry. Okay, you said black. What did you say again?
7 red.
7 red. You did say 7 red. Okay, it's gonna be. Let's see what's gonna be. It's black 28. And you said 7 red. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
Alright, don't worry about it. You know, California is now #1 in road rage in the nation. Yeah, finally, all my hard work is paying off. And you know, these 2 dudes are camping in the woods, and one of them went to go take a piss in the bushes, right? And then as he's pissing, this poisonous snake jumps out and bites his dick, right? So he runs over to his buddy, he's like, oh shit, you know, I got bit by a poisonous snake, dude, I'm gonna die, right? He's like, call 911 or something, right? So he calls 911, he's like, dude, my buddy got bit by a poisonous snake. He's like, all right, don't worry about it. What you gotta do, you gotta suck the poison out right away. He's like, what? He's like, well, what if I don't do that? He's like, then your friend's gonna die. And right then his buddy grabs him by the shoulder, he's like, what are you saying, what are you saying? Sorry, man, you're gonna die, dude. Hey, you know, I heard that the whole story of Adam and Eve and the apple is actually like an allegory for oral sex. Yeah, you know, Eve is tempted by the snake to put the apple in her mouth. Right, there's something there, you know. I know every time I get a blowjob, I start getting all fucking biblical and shit. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, thank God. Like, I see the light, and I'm coming. Yeah, you know, the post office motto, it's as old as it is iconic, right? It's like, whether it's rain or sleet or snow or the fury of night or some shit, will never stop us from stealing your cash if you mail it. Hey, you ever been to a Korean barbecue restaurant? It's kind of unique in that you pay to cook your own meat. Yeah, if you pay a little extra, you can wash the dishes and take out the trash. You know, a lot of things were invented in China, you know, like paper, gunpowder, porcelain. One thing not invented in China, though, driving. Yeah, I heard ducks have, like, corkscrew penises, you know? Yeah, and their vaginas are corkscrewed also, but in the opposite direction. How crazy is that, right? That must feel weird as hell. No wonder why they're like, quack! Yeah, I was doing comedy a couple weeks ago, and there was some dude sitting right there giving me the Jada Pinkett face. You ever seen the Jada Pinkett face? So they're like, I was like, what the hell, dude? Don't be sitting there giving me no Jada Pinkett face. You better knock this shit off before I give you the Will Smith hand. Yeah, you know, you guys are talking about your Jewish people. You know, as an Asian person, we love Jewish people, you know. We respect and admire them so much, you know. But I know they don't like us too much, you know. And I think I know why. It's because of our eyes, you know. It's because if you look, it's not that my eyes are slanted or small. It's that Asian people, we have like an extra layer of skin over our eyelids. It's basically a foreskin. And you know how Jewish people feel about foreskin, so. And you know, I went to Mount Baldy this past weekend, and I learned that it wasn't always called Mount Baldy. Yeah, back when the mountain was a lot more younger and more hopeful, it was known as Mount Rogaine. And one of my buddies told me that, he says, when you scratch your head, that's what makes it go bald, you know? I don't think so, because my balls are still hairy as hell. And one of my buddies, white dude, he's like super duper white. I think he's like part albino or some shit. Yeah, he's so white when he comes to my house, all my plants start growing in his direction. And you know, whenever I'm having sex, I never last as long as I'd like to, you know? I'm like, come on, penis, hang in there. He's always like, yeah, screw this. But yeah, you know, I used to go to water parks every summer, but one summer I stopped going. I had a fairly traumatic experience, so I stopped. Yeah, when I was 16, I was waiting in line on these stairs to go on the slide. And I look up, and the girl next to me, she's about my age, and her boobs are like right in my face, you know? And it's kind of cold and windy, right? So her nipples are popping out. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I turn, and then this girl here, her face is like right in my crotch, you know? I already got a partial woody going on, right? Because the nipple girl over there. And then face crotch girl right here, you know, she yawns, right? So I was like, oh my God. It's like full Woody now, you know what I mean? I almost poked her in the eye and shit. I was like, holy cow, I gotta get out of here. So I fucking run up the stairs. And apparently it's pretty common at Raging Waters because the lifeguard was like, come on, just go. And I got on that slide, I got out of there. I was like, damn, we gotta rename this place. They should call it Raging Boners. You know, comedians always tell you two things, right? They always tell you when they just get booked on a show. They always tell you when they just had sex. That's a bit juvenile, right? Like myself, I haven't been booked on a show in over a month. But I did get laid last week, so whoa! Alright, my name is E1, I'm out here. Thank you.
Yeah, keep it going for E1 Oong, everybody. He got laid. Come on, let him hear it. Come on. Yeah, that's right. On deck, we got Kevin.